Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. It is time for Design Time, and we are here. I'm so excited, as you can tell, in person with Kathy Kilborn at Tri-City Furniture in Auburn. We're so happy, Kathy, to be here.
Thank you. It's great to have you back.
Thank you. We are talking about grays and browns, some neutrals. Now, gray is becoming really popular now.
Yes, grays have been in style for a while now, but we're actually seeing that gray tone change a little bit, and it is decreasing. The theme of the markets has been brown is back.
So if we use brown, can we still have gray as well?
Absolutely. Okay. We're seeing a new tone that's actually between. So this is a pretty true gray right here. And this also is a gray, but when I put it by this first gray, it doesn't look as gray because they've started to mix it with the brown, and I call it a natural brown. It's a little more dirty, like the earthy colors that we have. And so we're seeing that the blur of true gray and true brown are kind of being blended.
Kathy, so if we have a dark brown sofa and then a beige carpet, can we have some gray in our space as well?
Absolutely. Okay. As long as you remember to contrast. So if I have a dark sofa, I'm going to want to have a lighter wall so that there's the contrast. And many of the gray tones today will work absolutely beautiful with that brown sofa. I pulled out a paint here, and it looks gray at the top, but as we come down to the darkest color, it is actually a brown base. And so what happened is that color is not just pure one tone. It is actually mixed with multiple. So you do want to watch those dark colors because it can be blended with yellows and with greens and with reds, and it will change what the top looks like even though you don't see brown up there. So you do want to watch that. But many of these colors with the grays work absolutely wonderful. Your beige floor will not be near the problem. So remember that the vertical colors are the ones we want to watch. So the wall is more important than the floor.
Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Okay, so talk to us about if we are changing our room color. What other words of caution do you have for us?
Well, the thing is that you should always try to be on the front of a trend and not on the tail end of it. Once trends move through, it's very difficult sometimes to get those colors that used to be popular, and I deal with that when a lot of people, for instance, have a burgundy chair. Right now, burgundy is not a popular color, so it's more difficult to find something in that tone. So it's best to be in colors that are current. And a lot of new fabrics are all about the neutral. So we can see in this one, we have the darker brown, we have the grays, we have the lighter beiges, we have the off-white background. So it works well with the new gray brown, but it works great with the gray that we've had for the past couple years. So really want to work in furniture colors and watch those tones. And again, we want to pick our paint after we've chosen our fabric. It narrows down what will actually be our options, and we're not looking at 50 million shades of beige.
So if someone has all these colors running through their head, you will be able to kind of narrow it down and tell them, well, this will work best with this color when they come in to see you, right?
Yes, we will help because so many fabrics, this one is one that is all neutrals but has added the stronger blue, the gray blue, and the teal. If we like this pattern, it really makes it easy then to see the neutral that might go with it or the color. And that really is so much easier than trying to just look at a wall of beige or a wall of gray. There's really no easy way to figure out which one is the right one. But when I have my little bit of pattern, and maybe this is just pillows, it allows for me to see that, oh yes, this gray will work easily. Maybe we want it a little lighter, maybe we want it a little darker. But once we have that print with multiple tones, it makes it easy selecting the rest of the space.
That's perfect.
So it really does determine what we want to put together. And so finding the fabric is going to be the key.
And that's a beautiful combination. Thank you for inviting us into your store.
Thank you
it's very
for
comfortable
coming.
as well.
Yes, if people have questions, feel free to come in. We have a lot of fabrics, over 7,000 fabrics in our store. It's confusing, but once we narrow in to a couple of the prints, couple of the tones that you're liking, it narrows everything down and is a much easier time selecting.
And you can put their mind at ease
Absolutely.
in the selection process.
We'll
Thank
even
you.
help with paint, so that's the confusion.
Okay, we love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you, Kathy.
Good to see you.
And thank you for watching this edition of Design Time.